Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. We are back in the world of Magic today. So, if you haven't heard yet, there was a huge banning announcement. Multiple formats, but the main one we're worrying about today is Standard. Officially banned. New Omnath. Lucky Clover. Thank God. And Escape to the Wilds. So, some pretty heavy hitters. The Omnath deck is now officially dead. Adventures, who knows? We'll see if they stick around or not. Losing Lucky Clover is huge, though. I'm personally so incredibly happy that card is gone because it has caused me nothing but headaches for the longest time. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Gonna be playing some Standard. I haven't played for probably a week and a half or so, 2 weeks. So we have gone back to the Abzan deck that I was having a lot of fun with before. A couple little tweaks here. Added a couple Nissas just because I'm really impressed with that Nissa. Gotta add her back. Really impressed with this Nissa. Especially when I'm worrying about graveyard shenanigans. That's always helpful. Because being able to get back a Yorion with her is pretty big. Something this deck was missing after it lost the... why am I blanking on their name? The large knight from Core 19. The Cavaliers. Once I lost the Cavalier, this deck wasn't quite the same, but Nissa really kind of helps fill that a little bit. We also have a couple Balagad Recovery to fill a similar slot that can get back any card, so I can bring back ultimatums with it. But yeah, I'm fully expecting Rogues to be kind of the main deck running around. It was the second best deck probably after Omnath before, but it was hard to say because Omnath was just literally every deck in the format, so... Can you even have a second best deck when there's only Omnath? So we'll see how this goes. I'm just happy because I get to play fun decks again. As you can see, we're only in gold because haven't really been laddering at all since last time around. This is not the greatest. I wish I had some black mana, but we're going to keep it. We can play the Prince into a Visionary. We'll hold off on that just in case. Sometimes sequencing your lands does matter when you're trying to get to that ultimatum. I thought about playing some Lotus Cobras in here, but they just do not work nearly as well. This case, we're going to get rid of Mire Triton. Tritons are really good because they block the Croxes all day long for 2 mana, so perfectly happy about that. We're scrying for a black land. Neither of those, I do believe. So we want to get this Nissa down on curve. This other deck, the black-red kind of sacrifice, mid-rangey black-red deck is definitely coming back. I feel like it was fairly well positioned before if Omnath didn't exist. No black mana yet. We are going to go with the white mana here. This deck, it did kind of hurt to lose, like, Godless Shrines, Overgrowns, but these new flip lands are not terrible. They could be worse. And I still definitely don't know how I feel about a couple of these other pieces, like the Ondu Inversion. I'm playing that as a 1-of just to test it. The Balagad, same thing. If we don't draw a black land here, we might just bounce this Visionary to draw a card. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of this Nissa. Nice thing is Blood Chiefs takes care of those really nicely. Oh, that's not nice. Bone Crushers are still definitely going to be around. This style of deck never played Lucky Clover, so they don't really care about losing the Clover. Oh, that's awkward. So we don't mind a land for this Gargaroth. True probably has a kill spell in hand. Very good chance. And we are just getting a little bit unlucky because I do have actually more black sources in here than I have white or green. Yep, that's pretty much going to be the game. But then again, if he used it on that, he might not have one if we draw another green source. A little bit late. Alrighty. Bring in the Baneslayers. They're okay. They're not the best in this, but they'll do some work. Can actually take out the Elspeth Conquer's Deaths. They aren't going to do a whole lot. Same with Massacre Worm. Omen of the Sun can come out. Elspeth's Nightmare. I mean, it does exile the graveyard, so we might keep it in just for that fact. Take out a Blessing. That Liliana is bad in this matchup. And we will get rid of the Solemn. Yeah, I definitely feel like without Omnath around, Yorion decks are going to come back. Just because it's such a powerful card. We knew beforehand. And saw how abusive it was before the companion change. Every deck was a Yorion deck. I mean, I still think potential is there for every deck to be a Yorion deck, but... And of course, depending on the number of Kroxas that we end up seeing going forward, we can always change up the number of Scoozes. So that's still a really good card. Also shuts down the Drown in the Lock a bit. Which the Rogues decks are definitely taking advantage of Drown the Lock right now because with all the mill decks. There we go, there's a hand to keep. It's a very good hand. We have an answer to our first Kroxa that hits the board. Either RFGing it from the yard or if it actually hits the board. No. Rather look for land for the long game. I think we want an Agonizing Remorse here regardless. And rather follow up with the Visionary. Yep, okay, so Magmatic is fine, Bloodthirst fine, so they have a very heavy removal hand. That's fine, we're getting rid of the Skroxa. They can't even cast it right now, though. So Prince is gonna die, Visionary is gonna die. Is there any reason to kill this Channeler now? No, not really. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're going to play out this Prince. Have it eat some removal, hopefully. So that's fine, because that means it can't play the Timorets. Oh, dang, he hit a Croxa. Okay. Well, that's taking care of the Croxa. Wow, he found a third one. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. Assuming he finds the mana, he'll be able to cast that pretty soon. Let's see, which removal does he want to use? Probably go for the Rider. And we're okay with eating this yard with the Polycave. That's fine. Well, I got rid of 2 red sources, so that's good. Ooh, Baneslayer. I think we have to establish this Baneslayer. Hope he doesn't have an actual piece of removal. The Baneslayer has brought in more to race than anything else. Just because I have to establish a clock against the Croxus. Okay, he lost another red source. That's good. He's targeting. Yep. Is the one downside, but that's one less spell to kill this giant thing. What do we want for the last one? I think the Charming Prince. Keep the Baneslayer in there. Nice thing is this Polycade gets around the Death Touch. And I can fight, I can blink it with Yorion. Yeah. Seems okay. He went bottom, so he's looking for that red mana. Did he find another kill spell? Crap. Yep. Well, that's unfortunate, but that thing happens that way sometimes. Scooz is pretty good. Pretty good. Where did you go to, Croxa? There you are. So now we've gotten rid of 3 out of the 4 Croxes in the deck, which are by far the biggest threats. Block there, and we will block there. And we're set up that if we draw a ultimatum, we can just cast it. Don't get much back, but I mean, Baneslayer all by itself is going to be more than enough. Well, Yorion, you're not getting any value, which is fine. Making sure we don't need anything else. Let's get another green land just in case. Should be hopefully running out of removal eventually here. I mean, 3 Blood Chiefs already. Murder Strider, there are more Murder Striders. There's probably more Lilianas in the deck. Him playing the Bone Crusher, though, tells me he didn't have it. That's annoying because there goes Poly K. Nice thing is, though, for the most part, we're drawn fairly live. Do have to be a little bit careful here. When the Prince comes back, I'm definitely going to gain some life. I should have done that the first time and just not attacked the Yorion, but... greed. It's kind of fun to loop the two, though. Another Yorion. Yeah, I think that's worth the sacrifice. Treacherous Blessing is very good. The Heartless Act, unfortunately, is going to hurt too much. Our opponent's kind of drawn dead, so I'm not too worried about this one. They could have a Shatter Skull in hand, is probably what they have. So currently it does 5. Ooh, totally forgot about that card. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that card. That was my bad. Well, we're going to block there, take 2. Gotta find something real fast with this Treacherous Blessing, otherwise we're dead. That's not quite what we were looking for. Well, no. I can afford to take 6 here. These will gain 3 off of that. We just hope he doesn't have some burn. So we're going to 2. Ooh. We have to do this first. Okay. That's not a bad draw. If we can live for this next turn, then we're okay. This Ugin kind of shuts everything down. Get to -3 to clear the board. Magmatic, okay. That is fine. This also makes us take a little bit less damage here. I think I'm just going to hold off for a turn. I'm not too worried about hasters. Haven't really seen anything yet. I think the card we're worried about is another another Shatter Skull. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to... Oh, he's taking the recovery. Damn it. Hey, he might take the Scoos. Okay. Question is, do we grab the Baneslayer? Or do we grab the Scoos? The Scoos guarantees. But I think I like the Baneslayer better in the long run. Okay. Able to bring it back. So now that I know he's playing more small things, I think this Massacre Worm's going to come back in. It seems decent. Might want to bring in another Treacherous Blessing, too. Elspeth's Sons can come out. And we'll just run it this way. Yeah, this hand's doable. A mold of 5 on the play. This is going to hurt for my opponent. I feel kind of bad for him. Then again, we by no means have this, but generally a mold of 5 on the play is not where you want to be. Yeah, Triton's fine. Scavenger. Well, we attack into that because my thing's gonna die regardless. He's gonna gain life regardless. Yeah, we just attack. Nighthawks are a little bit better against this deck just because I'm milling so much and have a lot of different types, but that's okay. We can take 3. We got Blood Chief's Thirst for him. Another Mire Triton, yep. Still definitely think the Lurus decks with Village Rites and all that we had before were so much better, but losing Mayhem Devil and losing a couple of the other sack pieces were just too much for them to overcome. So yeah, we're just going to slam this Baneslayer. Hope he doesn't have removal for it, which he only has one card in hand. If he does, we're going to Bala get it. But this Baneslayer is just going to go a long ways. Hopefully with Omnath gone, Baneslayer's like just good again. So I'm personally a fan of standards where like Baneslayer or Lyra or that style of card in the sideboard is just good. Okay. I think we actually killed the Channeler. Ooh. Okay, so that means we're gonna play this for sure. Can we get there next turn if I do that? So far it gets back 2 things, possibly 3, 4. I don't want him to steal that from my hand. Whatever, we're just gonna play it out this way. Because then next turn we could Eerie Ultimatum. Not that we're getting much, but depending on what he tries to kill here. And even if it's just a Visionary, a Triton, and a Treacherous, that's more than worth it because Treacherous is going to draw us 3. We're going to get 4 cards off that. Skyclave Shade, okay. Now we get to save the Agadeems, so yeah. Perfectly happy with this. I don't see how my opponent really comes back from this. Let me tell you, you have not lived until you play a Nissa, the new Nissa, and you get a whole bunch of lands come back off of that. It's real dumb. Real dumb in all the right ways. Now we have Yorion to follow up. Yeah, we're sitting pretty. We're sitting very pretty. We'll take 5, that's fine. The Agadeem's Awakening is a one-of. It's kind of similar to a Eerie Ultimatum in a pinch. Not gonna blow your socks off for the most part, but it's pretty good. Like, we're gonna use it here to get this Baneslayer back, and a Scavenging Ooze, so I see no problem with that. I mean, hell, I'll even run this Visionary into it. See if he takes the bait. Yep. Yeah, let's go that way. And this way, too, we get to eat the Kroxa if one hits. Yeah, there's no way he can come back. Having the recovery, we can do it all over again. We can even Eerie Ultimatum again if we want. This deck just has a certain amount of inevitability to it, which is really nice. Yes, I could have just eaten one more thing right there. Probably should have just ended this, but it's okay. So we do have, yeah, we have 2 Mire Tritons and a Prince. GG, opponent. Alright, so a little bit rough first game. Much better second and third game. We're going to go ahead and run this on back. Yeah, I just like this deck because the raw power is there. For the most part, when I was playing it against the non-Clover variants of Omnath back when Genesis Ultimatum was a bigger thing, that match actually felt fairly 50-50 because I had my Abzan Ultimatums, they had their Genesis Ultimatums. You know, whoever resolved one basically was going to win. And sometimes Genesis Ultimatums, they just whiff. So, you know, if they whiff, they have a hard time coming back on that. Stupid Clover, though. Clover has been the bane of my existence. I have not felt good about playing against Clover decks for a long time. So I am very happy it's gone. Seen playing a blue-red deck that was teching to destroy Clover in the first game, just because it had no way if Clover came down on 2, outside of, what was it, Torn Sails, Ripping Sails, whatever that stupid dual modal card is. Yeah, we'll keep this. Usually don't like seeing the Eerie Ultimatum in the opening hand, but Mire Triton and Mythos will hold things down for a little while. We're playing against the God. Also, another random thing about this deck, it does well against these mill decks because I have a ton of cards in here. So I don't mind seeing these Ruinous nearly as much, or the Ruined Crabs. So I'm eventually able to usually find something to deal with it. I'll probably just end up Mythosing this, or no, we have an even better option. Come on, you know you want to block Death Toucher. See if he plays something during the end step. If so, we're going to Heartless Act. Yeah, he's probably going to kill this here. Thinking about it. Oh, Brazen Barber. Okay. Oh, no, that's a little bit too happy. This, on the other hand, Steel Drums, you know. We'll see where this leads us. Alright, so we need black mana here. And I don't mind him one bit Brazen Borrowing my things because I want to replay him anyway. I don't mind the Value Town. Eliminate a card that was very, very good, and I think it's less good now, honestly. Okay. That's not land, so we're going to go ahead and grab this Yori and call it good. Want to hold up this Mythos. With the flip spells, I'm currently at 35 lands. I think I need to go to 36, to be honest. Alright. There go a couple lands. But that's fine. This is going to die to the Blood Chief. Oh, okay. That's annoying. That's real annoying. Okay, so we need to find a shatter real fast, and there's one in the yard already. Oh no, he's taking a Garrick. Ooh, okay. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do about this. Have to kill that. Can't just play a creature. Man, that feels bad. Taking my own Garrick. It's cruel and unusual, man. It's cruel and unusual. Well, we have to do this now, too. Problem is, we're taking 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, no. Alrighty. That is a thing that just happened. Bring in those. Bring in those. Bring in those. Conquer's Death, probably not. Remorse, I think, is fine. Scavenging Ooze, I could eat my own things, but I don't think I want to play that game. Take that out, take that out, take that out. We have a lot of things to take out here. Ugin is way too slow. Don't want him randomly taking that. Don't want him randomly taking that. Take those out. Take out the Solemn. We're basically just becoming a little bit more controlling. Haven't really played against the Rogues deck too much with this deck. I played against it a lot with green-black. Yeah, we got Prince, a Remorse, and a Heartless. We'll keep. I have a feeling this Spider is going to be real good. That's definitely been the tech people have been bringing in. But yeah, that other dude just swooping in and stealing our Garrick. Oof. Didn't realize that thing could hit Planeswalkers too. I was thinking it was only creatures. Oh, okay. We want to play this piece. We want to kill that. And that way next turn we can do this and probably Remorse. Or Remorse first. Yeah, let's lead off on Remorse. Okay, we got some Drown in the Locks. That's annoying. The Zareth needs to go away because it's real bad for us. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Unfortunately, these Drown in the Locks are going to counter this Spider. But, you know, we want to get that out of his hand. Oh, wow. He's letting it happen. Okay. Or he's going to Drown the Lock to kill it. Borrower. Okay. I don't think he realized that was still going to happen. Land is fine. Prints it up. So we can't just play this Yorion out. We don't get anything from it, but I think that's fine. Or we can just bring this Yorion to our hand and then kill something with Heartless. I think we'll do that. Now he'll know we have one Yorion, but not two. Alright, Thieves Guild is a little bit worse for us. Makes the Drown and a lock that much better. Rankle, okay. Definitely killing Rankle. Mm-hmm. Do I pull the trigger on this? Or do I just throw down another Yorion? I think I'm gonna wait. Okay, another chain web, that's good. That's real good. So we have to kill this Soaring Thief. We for sure have to kill this Soaring Thief. And we hope that he doesn't have a Lofty Denial. That, or do we go for the Eerie? He has one card in hand. He's been holding on to it for a couple turns. Could just Shatter. I'll try Shattering first. We'll draw out the counterspell that way, and then we can follow up with the Eerie. Okay, that works. I'm fine with that trade. Then that means next turn we're fairly free to Eerie. Slither Wisp. Okay. I really like that card. That card is so good. I was playing Blue-Black Flash before this set came out, and it was a lot of fun. Slither Wisp is just very powerful. Alright, so I think we're going to try playing this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have a counterspell. Nope, okay. Trying to look for a Lofty Denial. Please no counterspell. Alright, we avoided the counterspell. That is pretty big. We can gain a ton of life here. Now my opponent has to deal with the Baneslayer. Oh, he has a way of dealing with the Baneslayer. Sad. Just start ripping off Yorions. Nah. We're still at a nice cozy 54 cards. We're not really worried about getting milled out, so it's happiness. Our opponent has no good attacks. Probably should save that just in case I draw Nissa. But, you know, we're just going to use it. We didn't draw Nissa, so we're not really punished. I think it's spider time. Spider seems good. I have a feeling this is going to be a 4 of in a lot of different sideboards. Ashiox. Aw, that's not nice. That's fine. That lets us land this. Which I am perfectly happy about. Set up. Okay, we can get the Baneslayer back. We'll take that Shatter just in case. Just thinking if I have another spider in hand or not. Yeah, not a ton my opponent can do because he has to get through this wall. Really tempting to Shatter here. But I think we're just gonna send the team. And then Yorion. If that doesn't work, then we're just gonna Shatter. And Agadeem's next turn. Yeah, shattering their face in does sound good. Hey Nick, how's it going? I miss you, buddy. Eating the lunch. Should I just do this regardless and then just follow up? Yeah, screw it. We're just doing it. We just doing it. Funny thing is, even if he counters this, then we can just Agadeems and get back a Baneslayer. Which, yeah, Baneslayer and another Arachnid. I'm on that that Eerie Ultimatum, just because it's my favorite card right now in Standard, and not having to worry about Omnath. So far it's been fine. I've only played 2 games here. Played against the black-red deck, kind of mid-range. Ended up beating it. Playing against the old fun rogue deck right now, and it's fine. Haven't really honestly played a lot in the last like 3 weeks or so. Just because with how bad Omnath has been everywhere, it's not fun. I like playing non-meta decks. Oh man, we can draw all the cards, but then we'll start losing a S-ton of life. So, not worth it. We want to go X is 5. Just need to gain a little life back here. No, we don't want the Yorion. We want the Baneslayer. Baneslayer. Spider. Feels pretty good. See him have another counterspell for me because Rogue just has infinite counterspells. That's fine. If they do that, then we just draw 3 more cards and we start taking 2 damage a turn, and yeah, it's all gravy. Oh, no, looks like this is happening. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Hell yeah. This just tells me to go hog and draw a million cards. Let's do it. I'm just gonna beat him down with 2/2s. How has the Elementals deck been doing in EDH for you, Nick? Because it must feel weird to be branching out something other than your control that you started out with. More of a land style deck, I'm assuming, or a landfall style deck. Yeah, Boundless Realms is a real good one. Boundless Realms is real good. Aww. Now he's gonna steal my Baneslayer? This is what my opponent did to me last... Oh, no, they didn't attack. Oh, yeah, that's right. It doesn't have flying. Sweet. Well, we're just gonna follow up with another Baneslayer then. For some reason, I kept thinking this card had flying. We're gonna do a little fight. Just a little teeny fight here. Don't worry, we'll more than slap you. We'll make sure you're taken care of, if you know what I mean. Let's see how many basics we have. I still haven't found a Nissa this game, which is a little bit annoying. Man, I could play this other Treacherous Blessing and start taking 3 damage a hit. No. Inevitability. Alrighty. So. Still worried about him stealing things. I kind of want to put in the Scoozes just to mess with his graveyard shenanigans. Maybe take out the Mire Tritons. So my opponent's going to be milling me enough. Yeah, Boundless Realms is definitely one of those, like, EDH just battle cruiser cards. It just does so much. Not the greatest hand here, but we'll keep it. Yeah, that's how I feel about Wild Ricochet. Just about every deck that I make with red has Wild Ricochet, just because it's such a fun card. Okay, this tells me my opponent has something not so fun waiting for me here. Play the Flash. There you go. There's the Thoughtseize Thief. So I think we're going to not play anything next turn and just hold on to this Mythos. Just in case. Oh, he hit another Mythos, darn. Yeah, Amulet's real good. Rubble Hulk's kind of funny. Yeah, people usually die right out of nowhere from commander damage in Rubble Hulk. Okay, let's see if he attacks and does the thing. The only thing he can take is... Okay, he's not falling for the bait. That's fine. I'm just trying to kill this end step. Rather not use this Mythos on this, but this is a card that has to die. dispute. That's fine. Question now being, I think we Visionary and Blood Chief. Yeah. So we have to kill this thing. I'd rather draw 3 off this Treacherous Blessing, but can't really hope to draw 3 and hope draw into that black. Would have gotten it. Yeah, a lot of people don't see Rebel Hulk coming either, which is great. That was a card that I played in Angry Omnath a lot. Okay, so he's definitely holding Counterspell or something similar. So I think we just attempt to run him out of counterspells. And then get to this Eerie Ultimatum. So he can counter as many of my things as he wants, as long as he doesn't counter the Eerie Ultimatum, and then we're happy. Yeah, that's the best part, is using that card to randomly kill other people when you aren't even attacking. It's so much fun. You got something for this Nissa? Okay, got something for the Nissa. Yeah, that's fine. We need black mana. Hopefully this will hit. Nah, you're killing them. It's like totally the opposite of using a oh, why are you doing? Okay. It's like totally the opposite of using a Maze of Ith to save someone. You're just like, nah, you're dead. You're dead. Okay. So he didn't counter the Treacherous Blessing, which is interesting. We have to be smart and wait on this Eerie Ultimatum. The only downside... What's he gonna steal if he... Could steal the Nissa. No, that thing costs more than 4, though. Just go ahead and throw the Yorion in the hand. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. Oh god, what's the name of that stupid hammer, the Boros hammer? Soulforger, Sunforger. It's one of my favorite things to do with Sunforger is somebody's attacking somebody else, and then I'll unequip the Sunforger and suddenly give whatever the creature is like double strike. Oops, accidental lethal. So is that all 3 Yorions? That's all 3 Yorions. So we definitely need to make this Yorion count. But if we can get this Ultimatum off, we're going to Yorion, a Fabled Passage, a Nissa, and a Lanor Visionary, which is pretty decent. Especially the Fabled Passage with the Nissa is choice. Let's see if he lets this go. I don't really like that our opponent has 5 cards. That kind of irks me a little, but, you know, I'll deal. Oh, wow. Just letting it happen. That's real good for us because we get to draw 4 cards. Probably only 3. He's going to kill this Visionary, I bet. So this definitely tells me that he most likely doesn't have a counterspell, and I think we're free to go next turn. Heartless Act, yep. I'm fine with this. We've still drawn 3. Still drawn 4. I lied. I can count. Huh. Okay. Really surprised he didn't Brazen Borrower away the Treacherous Blessing. Well, so there's a good chance that he uses that one dude, steals one of my things. Which I'm okay with, because then I get to follow up with an Eerie Ultimatum. Could be worse. Yep, do your thing. Probably stealing my Nissa would be my guess. Could steal a Yorion. So Zareth, how much does he normally cost? Like 6? 5, 6? 5. Okay. Yep, let's take him on Nissa. Well, unfortunately, the Eerie Ultimatum is now worse. I think I'm missing 2 of my Mythos, so this Nissa is going to be a little bit harder to kill. Yay! Alrighty. Access to 9 mana. Gonna need black. Do I have enough black mana? I have 2 white. I have 2 green. Yeah, I have enough black. Okay. Throw out this Remorse first. What you got for me? Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. Well, we'll take care of one of those then. So there's no counterspell? Yeah. Zendikar is a set. It's fine, but I'm gonna say just fine. Especially now that like Omnath's gone, there's no value in the set outside of chasing expeditions. So from a value standpoint, it's not great. Kind of knew that was gonna be happening with the expeditions coming back, regardless. Power level is not really that high, honestly. I don't think. These dual lands, they're okay, but just okay. I'm not really a huge fan for the most part. Like, you know, shocks are just infinitely better. You do have a little bit more flexibility. Like, this card, for instance. I love, love, love Balagads. I think it is an awesome card. But at the same time, you know, it also kind of screws with your math when you're deck building. So that's a little bit yet to be seen. Yeah, we'll kill that. Let's discard 1,000,000 lands. I don't know. I really like certain cards out of the set. Like this Nissa is one of my favorite planeswalkers that we've had for a little while. Just because she can really do some fun abusive stuff, and you can usually alter the turn she comes in. But a lot of the cards, for the most part, are kind of meh. And like most of the modal double face cards, they're okay. It's just they're, for the most part, they're a land that either comes into play tapped or otherwise, and then an underpowered spell. Okay. Losing the land here. Baneslayer. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to... We should start getting the Commander Legends previews pretty soon. Or more previews. I'm really looking forward to that. Sorry, friend. I'm not going to let you if I don't have to. If you want to play the Octopus, that's fine. Because I want my Nissa back. I don't know. A lot of the green cards are really good. Because they have... Green definitely has the better of the uncommons. White, most of those uncommons you really don't need. Red is okay. Blue, I know the argument for playing Force Spike and all that, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, personally. Dang, we're 1 mana off. Right now, I'm definitely toying around with a couple of my EDH decks, playing the Mythics. Turn Timber is good in the right deck, but it's going to be fairly mediocre in a lot of decks. The Shatter Skull is probably the best of them, honestly, I think. Alright, is he gonna do... Let's just attack first. It's flexible for removal, and it's a good card that scales for all points of the game. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna run this out. I don't even care if he counters this. If he doesn't counter it, it's just over. I'm interested to see what Seagate Restoration does. It's a little bit expensive. Alright. Good game to our opponent. It is 2-0 for the time being. Glasspool Mimic, I think, is really good. Unfortunately, I'm not really running any decks right now that take advantage of it, but I think Glasspool Mimic is probably one of my favorite for EDH. Just because who doesn't want to clone on a land? It only clones your own things, though. That's the one downside. For some reason, whenever I've played the Hagara Ambush or whatever it is, have not been a fan of that card. I know it's removal. It's fine. It's almost never going to cost 3. But, yeah, I'm not a fan. Very much not a fan of that card. Then again, I've been playing it in Standard, and it feels real bad in Standard, for the most part. Agadeem's, actually, this is probably the best card for Commander, let's be honest. This card is going to be real good for all the small sacrifice like combo decks. We'll keep this hand. Elspeth Nightmare for early interaction. Yeah, I think, now that I think about it, Agadeem's is probably the best. Yeah, Valakut's Awakening's good, and it's really good for decks that are playing red and don't necessarily have access to... we'll wait on that. Don't necessarily have access to a lot of card draw. Well, we got a Lurrus here in blue-black. Okay, this is new for me. Wonder what this deck is. I think we want our other color. Yeah. And then as far as Commander goes, a couple of the other ones, like you're looking at the stupid Minotaur, there's no reason to play that in Commander. Same with, like, geez, I can't remember the name of it, but the one that does 1 damage and removes something. There's really no reason to play that in Commander. Man, he's getting rid of my land. I want those land. Well, we have to try and kill this. Thankfully, we get 2 shots at it. Bloodchief's going to be really good in this matchup if he's playing Lurrus. And we don't even mind if he counters this. Yep, that's fine. But by far the worst one is the green spell that's just like, okay, put a +1/+1 counter on something. What? It's so bad. Balaged Recovery, though, it is real good. It's basically, oh, hey, I have an Ewit on a land. Okay. I actually think Ewit on land is so much more useful than Ewit on a creature. We don't want to let him draw a million cards. Oh, this song is so weird. This song totally has the Mario little samples in it. Yeah, Spike is okay in Standard. There are plenty of targets to hit, but EDH, not so much. I also don't know how I feel about the 1/1 elf. So it's like, either I can have a land or I can have something that taps for a land. Most of the time, I'm just going to want the land. Alrighty. They have a Lofty Denial now. That's annoying. Huh. Am I just going to have to run something into that Denial? I probably am. Yeah, the Elemental. I'm just not a fan. So it's a bad mana dork to begin with. And then when you throw on top of the fact that it's like, yeah, no. We can pass on that. Okay, so I think I have to play into this Lofty Denial regardless. Okay. He's gonna let that hit. I guess he doesn't have a reason to be able to counter it because he doesn't have the mana. I mean, he has the mana, but the Lofty's only gonna do the 1 as opposed to the normal 2. So what's he gonna get back? Opponent has nothing in his graveyard, so this Lurrus doesn't do anything. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. We are hoping for a land to play this Garruk. Or we can just play the Garruk regardless. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Man, Vantress Gargoyle, when this card first came out, everyone's like, it's okay, but no one's ever going to play it. It's not going to be turned on ever. But it's finally found a home. 5/4 flyer for 2. That, since there's so much mill now. Yeah. Another Vantress? Okay. Or the same Vantress. So, unfortunately, he now has that online. Vantress can't attack, though. No, it can attack. Huh. Well, we have to get this Lofty Denial out of there somehow. Question is, which one do we go for? We have to go for the Lurrus, I think. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Another into the story. Well, force him to do this now. It's going to be killing my Garrick, most likely, regardless, but I don't really care at this point. Want to get this Lofty out of his hand. Make the possibility of an Eerie happening. Even though I am off on colors, unfortunately. Yorian's also another good possibility, though. Yeah, we are at 23, though. These Yorians just got real good. I love it. I love it. We found all of our triomes. Elspeth Conquers Death is pretty much useless in this matchup. It's going to hit the Lurrus, and that's about it. Agadeems, okay. Solely to get another blocker, I guess. Elspeth's, if he counters it, then we get to do the other thing. Yeah, that's fine. So at least attempts to establish it on the board. Oof. Should play the other thing first. That's fine. Okay, so we need black or green. We need green. And this guarantees his Lurrus dies regardless. If not, he did. And then next turn, we either set up a Yorian or Masker Worm or an Eerie Ultimatum. We have choices. This deck is so much fun. It just does big, dumb things. Does so many big, dumb things. Let's see if it goes top or bottom. We'll try the Yorian play. I will gladly pay for that. Oh, dang. They're coming for me. Third card. Third card. Third card. To get rid of the other bright, the Visionary. We have 9 mana, so we're going to attempt... We'll have 10. We're going to attempt to first shatter the sky and then Well, no, first Massacre Worm and then probably Shatter the Sky. Either way, if he can't kill this Yorion, he's just screwed. There's the thing that kills the Yorion. Okay. Yeah. He's used quite a few counterspells, too. A Jeff has arrived. A wild Jeff. We have choices. We have Worms, we have Ultimatums, we have Shatters. We have all the choices. Ooh, or we have an Ugin. Oh, do we just Worms? I think we just Worms. Just Worms for the win, please. Are you saying hi, Jesus, like hi to me, or as in the hand I had? Okay, so we're playing against the Annoying Flyers. Bringing in those, bringing in a Scooz for sure. Remorse seems okay. Baneslayers. Take out Omen. Don't need the Mire Tritons. Yeah, the hand was kind of dumb. I agree. The deck can be dumb at times. I'm back to my old BS just because it's so much fun. Elspeths can definitely come out. We need to make 3 cuts. Boom. Liliana's not helpful in this matchup. Think that's good looking. We're not worried about them stealing things. Yeah, we'll keep it that way. Keeping the Shatter the Skies just in case. There's an argument to bring in 2 more. So far, I played against Black-Red in the first round. Oh, one of these hands. Black-Red in the first round, and then this is the second time in a row of some form of blue-green. Or blue-black. First game was the more traditional rogues. This is a Lurrus version, which is interesting. Playing Vantress Gargoyles. Give me land. I just want land. And this deck is also playing a whole bunch of, like, Into the Story. I think they cast 2 of them last game, and I stole one also. Oh, they got rid of my win con. I don't know why I just played that. I meant to play a Charming Prince, but, you know, mistakes are made. Hey, at least it blocks. At least it blocks. So we're going to need some more green land. Yeah, that, and it's definitely a lot harder to mill an 80-card deck, so that's another reason I'm perfectly happy playing this deck right now. Okay, I want one of those. I don't want the other. Question is my opponent randomly playing Extinction Event now? Well, I think we're going to find out. Probably draws a counterspell. Yep. Not super happy about him being able to force spike me there, but, you know, I just gotta get these counterspells out of their hand. Lurrus, so they're not gonna be able to play anything this turn. Yeah, I think we have Visionary. Yeah. Gets us one step closer to an Eerie Ultimatum. Balaged's not terrible. Yeah, We don't want that. This card is so stupid. It's just like, yeah, Ewit on a land all day long. Please. Yes, thank you. So you got a double blocked spider? Oh no, he doesn't even need to. Derp. I forget that they each trigger. Well, I kind of wish I had kept... Well, it would have gotten milled. Oh, I bet it was dumb in Omnath. I would think most things would be fairly dumb in Omnath. Okay. So, we can get rid of the Balaged and some lands and play out this Giant Spider. Or we can hold off on the Giant Spider, play this Nissa. Yeah, that seems fairly annoying. Gotta love double Genesis. See if he has negate here. Nope, no negate. Okay. You would eat chips in response. You heathen. Just kidding. Alrighty. I have a feeling he's going to mill me, so I'm just going to gain some life. I'm really scared by what's going on in chat right now. By their powers combined. So I think my opponent needs to mill me just a little bit more. And then tap out. Seems good, right? I'm sure they'd do that. Oh, I am afraid. I'm always afraid. Can also just get back this Massacre Worm if we want. Oh, or play this Gargaroth. Do I play Gargles? Yeah, I think I'll play Gargles. Oh, and he hit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Massacre Worm, here you come. Oh, no, just kidding. I don't have enough land. JK! JK lol. Baneslayer seems okay. So playing a Gargaroth off a Nissa and suddenly it's an 8/8 feels real good, I will say. Okay, does he have a Drown the Lock for the other one? Well, we're back to needing to draw land, unfortunately. Yes, he could not get the Angel, which feels real good. Yeah, so we're at the point where if we ever can get this Eerie Ultimatum off, we just win. I don't think there's any real argument about that one. And then this stupid thing. Oh, Lurrus. Okay. Lurrus changes things a little bit. Do we have anything we have to worry about in there yet? No. Okay. So I need to attempt to get rid of a counterspell here because Lurrus is going to be an issue in the long run. Bottoming, drawing, thief. Okay, so there's a good chance he doesn't have... I think there's a good chance that he doesn't have a counterspell in hand. If we can get the mana. This is a little bit annoying, though. Block there, block there. Yeah. We need to give him incentive to play one of these again. And tap out. We are at 42 cards. 40, 38. Okay. So that's a little bit concerning, but okay. No, you're just calling it. Well, that's another win in the win column. Hopefully we will get up to diamond today. That is the goal. This deck definitely does take a little bit more time, but it's so much more fun. Inferno Spark. Man, this card I still want to be really good. There's a green-black counters deck somewhere. Or not green-black, green-white counters deck somewhere. And I really want this card to be good. It feels like a slightly worse version of Thalia's Lieutenant. Alright, let's see if this is a third blue-black deck in a row. It's a good chance it will be. Oh, we got Luris. Is this the same deck? This could be red-black. I mean, for all I know, there's a black-white deck, too. I know people are still playing around with the cleric that comes back as the demon. Mythos fine. Yeah, we're not going to get that Omnath versus my No Creature Mill deck. The Ashia... Well, I mean, we still could. We can just do it the old-fashioned way and just have it not be one of the... Hello. Have it not be one of the sanctioned format-like ones. I kind of want both those. Even though he's probably going to mill these away. I should have thought about that. Well, if he doesn't mill it away, we can play this Lanor Visionary and draw it. Bloodchief's Thirst. Okay. Ooh, we're getting to that eerie ultimatum. Or we're not getting to that eerie ultimatum. One of the two. Womp, womp, womp. Who knows? Massacre Worms might be really good again if decks like this are around, if Mono Red pops back up. It might be like the Baneslayer Massacre Worm meta, which should be kind of fun. Turn 5 Baneslayer, turn 6 Massacre Worm. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, sure we'll beat a counterspell out here. No, please no? Why not? You don't even play Standard, Jeff. You'd be fine. Just let the Baneslayer Massacre Worms happen. Let fun happen. Alright, drown the lock. That's vaguely annoying. Glad I kept that other land on top. Man, I was hoping he'd do something to let me Massacre Worm, but no. No fun. Just no fun. Wow, he didn't use his mana at all last turn. So that means my opponent has plenty of interaction going on right now. Use there is definitely a counterspell there. We need black mana. Do I throw this Yorion into a counterspell? Don't mind me, I'm just vibing with the music. I mean, Yorion does kind of like block all of his things. And I feel like I need to draw the counterspells out. And he can't just like Lofty it right now. So Drown on the Lock, yeah, I'm fine with that. See if I can stick this Garruk. So that's 2 Drowns gone, 1 Blood Chiefs. Man, if Blood Chiefs was instant, it'd be so friggin' good. This card could be a mythic in instant, and I would be super happy. Alright, we need... looks like a green or white, so we're gonna go green. We'll just shatter his sky for now. Pull out another counterspell, unless he wants to draw a card. Whoa, whoa, Jeff. We're not talking about green power here. The Hulk may be strong, but we're staying away from that topic. Ah, good save, good save. Try to kill this. Yeah, sure, why not? Counterspell me, daddy. He didn't counterspell me. That concerns me. Okay. Or just play another one. That's fine, too. Garruk is hungry. Ooh, Nissa. Yay! That makes me super happy. Unfortunately, this Garruk is probably going to die, but we do get to Elspeth Conquers Death to Lurrus. Most likely. One Punch Man is good. Definitely that first season is so much better. Slendy, okay. There's the Lurrus. And a Thieves Guild. Okay. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with this. Elspeth, do your thing. Boom. And that means when that comes back, we're going to be getting either the Garruk or possibly the Yorion. It's all about patience against this style of deck. Trying to force through the things that you got to force through. Blood Chiefs, okay, that's fine. Because now we get to, as I said, force through what we need to force through. Ooh, Could play this untapped and then play a Prince. Or I can play it and get back... Yorion doesn't do anything yet. Huh. I think we're going to play this and get a Prince. Yep, feels pretty good. And this Garruk is coming back next turn. That also feels pretty good. Heck yeah. Yeah, to be like 8 turns in and just now losing life against the Rogues deck. That feels good. Then again, they've had kind of subpar-ish draw. So they haven't had the 2-drop that really kills you. Yeah, I think we're gonna take him. I'm gonna bring my friend back. He gonna do his thing. Should I just do that? Ooh, that's super tempting. Oh man. Or I could do that. We attack, we shatter. Yeah, we do that. We attack, we shatter. Well, I want the Garrick to live though. There's a good chance that he will counterspell this. Oh, wow, okay. Now we get to Emblem. Didn't see any instant speed planeswalker removal, so. Boom. Now the question is, what do we want back here? So much power. Do we want the Yorion back? I think I'm okay with the Yorion. A big ol' Yorion. We get draw 3 cards. Oh, I should have played the Charming Prince first. Womp womp womp. Gotta love a 9/10 Yorion. I agree. This is very dumb. It's dumb in all the right ways. Well, I'm gonna play this Charming Prince to blink the Yorion. Thieves Guild. Okay, okay. Ooh. Maybe we won't blink the Yorion. Well, my opponent's popping off, kind of. I don't get to play that, apparently. Well, he's mostly tapped out, so we're just gonna do that. Yeah, this deck, if it gets to do what it wants to do, is just like powerful thing every single turn. It kind of feels like EDH in that way, because I'm playing a lot of singletons. And then you get to play friggin' Eerie Ultimatum, which is just like the best battlecruiser card available in Standard, outside of Genesis Ultimatum. Yeah. Do your thing, mill me. I see how it is. I still get to make some 5/5 wolves. Ooh. And I can bring something else back. Can we just bring back the Yorion again? Yeah, sure, why not? God, this is dumb. This is so dumb. And so this blue-black deck is totally going to be the main deck going forward by like a country mile. Oh, I should have done this first. Derp. I'm talking through. I'm not really worried about losing at this point. But yeah, this Rogues deck is going to be the main deck going forward, and I'm just abusing it. I mean, yeah, I've by no means won this game yet, but just the stupid things that I'm able to do on a turn-by-turn basis, I'm presenting way too many threats for them. The one true guardian. And then this Elspeth's gonna come down and make some 3/3s. Correction, make some 4/4s. Let's decline that. And we're still playing suboptimally, too. I mean, I should have just tapped an extra white there and untapped it so I could actually play the Charming Prince. But this Charming Prince just apparently never wants to get played. So. Things that I wish I never knew, Jeff. Things that I wish I never knew. Oh, yeah, that's right. I get to draw 3 cards, too. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, as I was saying earlier in the stream, like, a variant of this deck I was playing while Omnath was still around, and the Genesis Ultimatum deck, I didn't really mind too much, because they got their Ultimatum off, I got my Ultimatum off, it was about a 50-50 game. It was just stupid Adventures decks, it's always Clover. Clover's the thing that's made me not want to play Magic recently. Oh, he's had enough of Yorion. Clover is definitely the thing that's made me not want to play Magic. So now that it's gone, I'm so happy I can play Magic again. Ha, joke's on them, there's 2 more Yorions in this deck. And eventually they'll mill me to 1. Yeah, Clover was fine in draft, it was way overpowered in draft also. Alright, friend, I don't know how you're gonna get through this emblem. My things are just too big and spooky. And eventually I'm going to get an Alpha Strike you here. You have to kill the Garruk. But if you swing, you pretty much die. Okay, that's a little bit scarier of an Alpha Striking team there. Attacking there, attacking there. Okay, okay. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. That is just so tasty. They have 1 mana open? Oh, that is so tasty. Oh. I feel bad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Okay. We're gonna get all the things. Yep, there you go. He's not gonna let me play with my food. Alrighty. Definitely getting rid of the Elspeths again. I'm trying to remember what I even took out last time. Mire Tritons. I think this song is not a great song. Okay. Ugin's out. Garruk was fun last game, so I'm going to keep him in again. Elspeth's out. Solemn out. Don't like this song either. Polly K. Don't be me. Highly doubt we're going to get that Garruk emblem anytime soon again. Omen out. And a Charming Prince. What do you mean by don't be me? Alright, we have 2 mana, we don't have the right colors. We get Agonizing Remorse and a Heartless Act, and we have to hope to draw green mana. They've already mulliganed. Tomatoes in general, not my favorite thing. So I don't know if I keep this or not. I like having the Agonizing Remorse. And the Heartless lets me deal with the first thing. This feels really, really greedy, but I feel like if I get to that green mana within about 2 turns, I think I'm going to be good. So I'm going to keep it. We have another game in this match, just in case we don't win this one, and we'll be on the play next time, so... Yeah, the greed is strong. For the most part, the mana feels pretty good in this deck. I mean, it's not as nice as it was when Shocklands were around, but then again, what is? Okay, that makes me a lot happier. Dig for that green mana. See, now, if this was in my opening hand over, say, this would have been a snap keep. Well, still not green, but it's mana. Well. Joke's on me, I don't get it anyway. Well. Agonizing Remorse, probably going to take my Agonizing Remorse. Could take the Ondu to take my land. That is one annoying thing about these flip cards, is now they can just be stolen by things like Remorse and Duress. I have a feeling Duress is going to see a lot more play again. Oh, okay. I'm really surprised he didn't take my Agonizing Remorse, because now he's just going to get remorsed and going to be real sad. I guess... No, he has blue mana. Yeah, that was a weird play. Hopefully bottoms here. Nope, tops. So that means it's an actual card to play. Feel like I need to hold this Heartless Act for the Lurrus, but the Lurrus is at least a turn away, so I think I'm okay killing this Thieves Guild. Yeah, we're gonna do it. This Nethroi really helps. We definitely need land, though. Lurrus to hand, probably? Lurrus to hand, and he's gonna hope that I don't draw land. Okay. Well, I need to hold up because I have to deal with this Lurrus right away. I can't let him get card advantage. He's gonna be able to get at least the Thieves Guild Enforcer off of it. Or we can play that thing. Well, that thing's at least not hitting me in the face yet, so... Yeah. We need land. Our goal is to hit this Baneslayer. Okay. I'm fine with this because I get to kill the Lurrus. These Enforcers are going to get big, unfortunately. So we're definitely going to be taking some damage this game. Huh. Do I kill the Enforcer now and then kill the Lurrus? No, we're going to take extra 3. It's unfortunate, but I think it just has to happen. Now I have to ask myself, what's the chance that he can kill the Baneslayer with the last 2 cards in his hand? I would think it might be pretty good. So if I do this... Wish I had 1 more mana. So I think I need to kill the Lurrus, play the Charming Prince, take 5, gain 3 here. Yeah. We have to get rid of this while we can. So basically I'm taking net 5. So we'll be blocking one of the Thieves Guilds. I was just too afraid of playing the Baneslayer and him having actual piece of removal. Which, speak of the devil. We're not quite dead. We're real close. Real close. Okay. That kind of keeps us alive. He's a very charming boy. Well, almost guaranteed that he's going to have a piece of removal now. Yep, that is game. Time to go to game 3. Do we want to change anything up? Might bring in the Shatters. Just have more pressure on him that way. Question is, what do we take out? We can take out one of those. And we can take out... I think Poly K is still real good because it can just randomly fight and kill everything. We'll take out the Garrick. We have 4 Wrath effects. We have the Massacre Worm, and we have plenty of spot removal. So now that we're on the play... Okay, we got plenty of land. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind keeping a 6-land hand. Ondu Inversion in this deck is actually really good because it destroys the Treacherous Blessings and also takes care of basically everything off the field, and then I can just Eerie Ultimatum it right back. So I don't mind losing my whole field. Let's see if he turn 1 does the Thief. The Thieves Guild. Nope. Okay. So we get an Agonizing Remorse. Yeah. We'll have to draw some things eventually. What you got for us here, friend? Well, I don't mind losing the Eerie Ultimatum because that's probably what he's going to take. We do need to take this Soaring, though. Who knows? We might actually cast Ondu Inversion this game. I highly doubt it, but stranger things have happened. Shatter the Sky's real good draw there. And it's his own Gargles. Ooh, another Agonizing. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing here, deck. You're giving me some options. Ooh, definitely take that. I don't mind that one bit. Come on, you know you want to put that Lurrus in your hand. Do it. Oh man. Not a Yorion. Blessing is fine. Blessings, my child. Alright. Oh, so this is going to incentivize him to play the Lurrus and then that Thieves Guild. That is so perfect. Oh, it's so perfect. Opponent, you played yourself. You played yourself. This is just going to feel yummy. Sorry. You did it to yourself. Alright, we're going to need more green mana. Or I actually should have gone white with that beside green hand. Whatever. YOLO. And this Yorion is going to draw me some more cards next turn. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This deck just likes to have fun, you know? Oh, that's a fun card. That's a real fun card. So do we do the Yorion to draw, or do we do the Visionary? We need more white mana, so I think I'm just gonna play this inversion, maybe. I don't know. I just don't even know anymore. It's just like doing all these things. Yeah, let's play the Yorion. Let's bait out a counterspell with the Yorion. If not, we get to draw 3 cards. He doesn't know we have another ultimatum in hand. Take 1. Man, buddy, all you're doing is, like, giving us more gas. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Ooh, Thief, okay. That's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. Hopefully we can get Nissa milled in here. Okay, okay. I don't know, I'm tempted to throw this out first. Ooh, another spider. Just gonna throw you under the bus. The spider-filled bus. Because basically, if he can't counter this, then we get to go that route. If not, we get to Eerie the next turn. Or do I play a Spider now and Heartless Act? I think I'm actually going to Spider and Heartless Act. Because if this draws a counterspell, then it'll draw a counterspell. This way I can at least Heartless Act to kill off the Thought Thief. If it doesn't work. Oh, no. This cleans up nicely then. Alright, so this tells me I can either undo or Eerie next turn. Which I'm perfectly happy with. I do have to be a little bit cognizant of my life total. Thankfully, we're going to be gaining 3. Taking 1, so gaining 2, but it's better than nothing. Plus a Yorion, so I guess we'll gain another 3 off of that. Bottom, okay. Blood Chief. Chief of Blood. Alright. I think I need to still be patient. Just because if he just gets us, then we're kind of in trouble. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. Then he just has to kind of answer these every turn, which I'm fine with. Should have gotten rid of the other Triumph. And the more creatures and spells he tries to fight through this thing with, the more chances I'm going to have to Eerie. Ah, only the 7th time? Why not like 8 or 9 or 10? Okay, our opponent has one card left in hand. Oh, Erie's gonna be so good. 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So, the one place we get screwed is if he has... Yeah, so I still can't Erie yet, because if he has a Lofty Denial, and exactly... A Lofty Denial or a Drown the Lock, then I'm just screwed. So we actually need to play another one of these guys, and also play a Mythos. Man, 1 mana off from being able to do this also. Negate. Okay, yeah, that's the other card that would have screwed me. So this is the smart play. Now he's going to be pretty desperately drawing into something, so... Fourth thing. I don't think we can afford to have a second Treacherous Blessing on the field. So we're way too low on life. Well, yeah, let's draw another spider just in case. Dang. Into the Story hurts because he's a lot more likely to have actually drawn a counterspell now. We'll see where it goes. Drown in the Lock. Okay, there's a counterspell. Alrighty, now we have choices to make. We can double Chain Web, or we can just go YOLO and go Eerie Ultimatum. I think we're just gonna go YOLO. Still have 7 there. 2, 2, 3. Let's see what he does with this Visionary first. Ooh, or we can go Baneslayer. Well, we're dead either way if he counterspells. He could have a negate. He could also have a kill spell. Yeah, YOLO. We've been holding on to it the whole game. Let's just play it. If we die, we die. If we don't die, boyo, we get to have some fun. Negate. Yep. GG. Man, if I'd had that other spider, that would have worked. And we wouldn't have died, but he milled it. Well, these things happen. It was close. Yeah, him drawing the draw 4 spell was huge there. So if we played the Baneslayer or played... We should have probably actually played another spider and just kept on the spider train, because that would have killed this thing. Bringing it back, probably doing one more match here. Maybe 2, who knows. We'll see how fast this goes. We'll see if this is another Blue-Black Rogues matchup. Let's see if we have the 4th one in a row or not. I'm not seeing Aluris, so that's a good sign. This hand is not exactly exciting, but because I have this Temple and the Scry power with the Charming Prince, I'm okay keeping it. Oh. Yep, it's this deck again. So maybe that's just what the ladder's going to be for a while, is mono Rogues decks. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't mind the matchup, honestly. Probably should put that on the bottom. It rewards some tight play. Alright. I'm gonna ram this Charming Prince, see if he flashes in the other dude to block it, and then Treacherous Blessing if he doesn't. There's a good chance that he just has Lofty Denial. No, surprised he didn't try and block the Prince. He wouldn't have killed it, but... Alrighty. Probably still have another Denial, but we need to play into it regardless. Need black mana? Black mana. That's fine because we're paving the way for our Elder Gargaroth. Gargles just wants to come in and have fun. Yes, yes. Hurt me. Hurt me. My body is ready. Ooh, my body is not ready for that, though. Taking my Nissa. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. Why you gotta go and take my Nissa? This card is actually super annoying. Oh, my own Nissa. So I can Nissa into Elder Gargaroth? Or I can just play the Elder Gargaroth? Guess it's probably better just to play the card? Yeah, Gargles really is the life of the party. My opponent's probably gonna have a kill spell here, though. Which will make me très sad. But then we can just play Nissa and get Gargles back. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, does he have another Zareth? Possibly? Well, we're blocking there for sure. I'm gonna gain some life. Seems like the right thing to do. My opponent's probably shocked to see somebody not drawing a card. Okay. That's vaguely annoying. Taking... Okay. You're in. Why you gotta be this way, man? Why you gotta be this way? Alrighty, we have choices to make. I think I'm just sending Gargles in. Not really sure what I want to do with that. This game doesn't feel very good at the moment. Okay, so we're fine killing the Yorion. Unfortunately, Nissa is very much dying here. Show me what you got. Yeah, I'm getting partied on by rogues right now, so I really don't want to feel the party. Man, so this end of the story is basically the new Escape to the Wilds, it looks like. Just reads draw 4. 4 mana, draw 4. Sure. Come at me, bro. Whoa, I didn't actually mean come at me. It's not what I actually meant to have happen. Did he find a third Zerath, or is he just gonna bring it back via the other thing? We want life, but I also want to draw a card. We're getting greedy. Feel the greed. Okay, Charming Prince is fine. Another thief. Interesting. It's kind of an odd choice. And another Charming Prince. It's kind of a very odd choice. Okay. So we're going to be able to Charming Prince, get that back. We're going to be able to get anything else back with this crypt. Okay, there is one of those in there now. Okay. Nissa, come home. I want you back. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a very good draw. This actually makes me feel like I can get back into this. Only running this card is a 1 of. It could probably go up to a 2 or a 3. I'm not sure what I'd cut, though. As I said, there are a lot of singletons in this deck. Next turn, I get a really, really good Yorion, if he allows it. Oh, and it's looking like he's digging, so yeah, we're probably getting a good Yorion. Oh, he's really digging. So I get to strip a counterspell with his Elspeth's Nightmare. Hopefully he plays creature here, so when I Yorion, it's that much better. Come on, friend. Give me all the value. Yes. Even though he's probably just going to draw. Yeah. Well, no blue mana, so that's a real good sign. He's looking for a kill spell for this Elder Gargaroth so bad. We're 1 mana off from being able to get back with an Agadeems if we need. Alright, what you got for us? Ooh, you're just scooping. Okay, I didn't think we were going to come back in that one, but we did. So. Yeah, Heartless would have been good there. It wouldn't have killed the Elder Gargaroth, though. So he's actually killing, or playing things that we can kill with the Elspeths. I want the Agonizing so I can have some idea of what he's doing. Omen comes out. Tritons come out. Cut a Prince. Don't want him stealing this big stuff because that'd just be terrifying. We'll keep the Massacre Worm because it kills most of what he's doing. 3 cuts. Cut there. Nightmare's actually pretty good against what they're doing. And we'll take out the Massacre. And trim one of the Eries just because it's such a late game card. Yeah, that seems fine. How could you be so heartless? Alright, this hand is not great, but we're going to keep it. Only keeping it because I have the Temple. But otherwise, if he puts early pressure on us, we're in trouble. Trouble. Well, speaking of early pressure, let's see that into the 2-drop flyer, and then we're in major trouble. Oh, agonizing. Real good draw. Real good draw. He could drown the lock this, if he really wants to. Playing the Saurian Thief. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can handle this right now. Alright, these are all terrifying. That or that. That or that. We're gonna take the Zareth, I think. So the Rankle's gonna hit us, do its thing, and then we're gonna eat it with an Elspeth's, hopefully. That is the hope, fingers crossed. We might just be too slow, though, because this curve is real hard to deal with. Rankle I don't mind so much, because if he makes us discard a card, we can just discard something we can get back later. Ooh, that was a good draw. That was a good draw, but at the same time, I think I need to... that's hard to say. Yeah, I need draw cards. This will hurt us in the long run, but we need it right now. Hopefully, no, he didn't draw a counterspell. If you want to, like, bounce that back to my hand, that's fine with me. Feel free to Brazen Borrower. Like, super feel free to Brazen Borrower. Okay, that was good. That was real good. Ditch and Nissa. Okay, we got that. We can get a Prince back. So we can actually go Nissa into Prince. We could ditch the... Spider. We need green mana. Let's ditch Spider. Oh man, we're taking damage. And of course, Rankle's a rogue, so he's getting pumped. Yeah, we might be too slow this game. So they got a super fast start. We need exactly a Shatter. Each player discards a card. And that is not a Shatter. Huh. Yep, no. That was just super fast start. Yeah, that was the ideal curve. There was nothing we were doing that game. This is fine. This will get us there. Not super happy about having this in the opening hand, but We'll deal. Perfect. Thank you for falling into my spider's web. Feels good, man. Feels real good. This card is, like, better than it has any right to be. Do we scoos and then eat? Yeah, I think we scoos. Nom, friggin' nom. Oh man, you're not killing the scoos? Really? What are you doing? Friend, what are you doing? Having Omnath withdrawals already. It's okay, Jeff. It's okay. Everyone has the withdrawals. Oh, it's because he has a Brazen Borrower. That's why he's doing that. He totally has a Brazen. Yep. Come Borrower this. My body is ready. Oh, he's not playing it. Okay. Scry or life gain? Scry or life gain? Let's scry. Incentivize him to do something that'll get rid of that. I'm gonna keep the scoos up. Yep, just Borrower. Okay. Yep. All day, every day. Thankfully, the opponent is not doing the crazy thing they did last time. They're not on the play. I actually feel like I can, you know, come back and do things this game. Prince and scoos, probably, is what we're looking at. Gonna hold off on the Nissa. And we're not gonna scry, we're just gonna gain life here. I want to put myself at a life total where this is no longer a problem and where they feel like they actually need to pressure. Just gonna draw a counter spell. Got 2 cards in there, you can counter. I'm perfectly happy with you using it around the lock. Okay. Yeah, worth it. We're not going to play this swamp because we're going to wait for the Nissa. Ooh. Got another target. Yummy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well. 1 card in hand. What's the worst that could happen? Apparently nothing. Still going to hold off on this swamp. So I want to be able to use this Nissa right away. Oh, especially with the Yorion in there. Heck yeah. Oh, he's taking my Yorion. It's not nice, dude. It's not nice. This card is so annoying. Don't get anything off of that. Man, maybe I should have played the Swamp last turn. Because I really want that Yorion. Huh. Question is, do we bring back the Skoos? Or do we bring back the Chain Web? I think I bring back the Skoos. Because then I can target if he gets through with this. Nice thing is he has to... Well, doesn't really have to. Doesn't really have to draw a counterspell this turn, even though I'm probably going to Eerie Ultimate him regardless. It's not so bad. Him stealing my Yorion definitely hurts. Hopefully I draw a big creature this next turn. So then with the Nissa coming back, a land will come in, trigger the Nissa ability. I'll be able to then play a creature out of hand, hopefully. Brazen Borrower. Okay. Let me think here. Thankfully, we're at a fairly stable life total. And if he wants to attack the Zareth, we're fine, because we're just going to double block, and then I'll get a Charming Prince back. I don't think he's thinking about the fact that I'm probably going to ultimate him, because he doesn't know I have it. Yeah, so this is fine. Oh, and we're getting even more land back, so we get even more Nissa trigger. Heck yeah. Yeah, perfectly fine with that trade. And we get this Elspeth's Nightmare back to get rid of this Blood Thief. Oh, everything's just, it's yummy. It's so yummy. Boom, 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 boom. Do we want to bring that back? You know, what the heck, it blocks for a turn. Gonna get all the good triggers. Sure. Do we want to gain life? Let's gain life. Look at all those beautiful landfall triggers. We can get rid of that. Alrighty. Do we want to just Nissa in a Charming Prince? Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm just going to block with the spider this turn and then spider. Do I have enough green mana? Yeah, I do. Okay. Rankle? Okay. I'm fine with Rankle. He's attacking my face with Rankle. I doubt my opponent's expecting a double spider. Yeah, I have enough things in here. It's going to hurt a little bit. I guess I can't get back any of these things anyway. This will kill the Yorion, which will make my Eerie Ultimatum better. Or you can just give up. Alright, we salvaged that one. So we ended up going 4-1. True, we're still just in gold tier. But as I said, the deck has a lot of power. It just does big, stupid things all day long. As you can see, we can fight through plenty of counterspells. We have options against control afterward, and these stupid rogues decks basically are control decks that we're going to be running into. I mean, there's the blue-black version of it that does a little bit more in the counterspell kind of war, but I don't know, for the most part, this deck feels real good. Mana wasn't really too much of an issue. It's pretty smooth. I could make a couple tweaks here and there, I think, to make it a little bit more smooth. No, I saw Ugin one game today, so Ugin happened one game. Onto Inversion, it was a possibility to cast it, but I don't know. That might just be better as another untapped land. Massacre Worm, it did okay in like 2 games. I think it's definitely a little bit more niche. Garruk is fine as the one-of. Elder Gargaroth, that might go up to a 2, just because it's such a good card in so many different matchups. Elspeth Conquers Death, I think right now, if everything is going really low to the ground, Elspeth is actually worse than it used to be. I used to play this as a 3 or 4 of in the deck. There is one, the sideboard. I might take the sideboard one out and just keep it at 2. Liliana, Waker of the Dead, also not as good right now. I was really liking her before, but never really got a chance to use her or cast her. Nissa is so good. Nissa is so good. I might go up to 3 Nissa, just because she does so much. As you can see, it's really not hard to use her neg 5. Basically, if you're doing it right, you can neg 5 her the turn you play it, regardless. And if you're playing off Fabled Passage, then she'll actually just live. So, but usually don't mind the trade up. Yeah, no, I'm really liking this deck. This deck's a lot of fun. Omens might come out. They're kind of another just random thing that is in there for the Eerie Ultimatums. Gains a little bit of life, puts a little bit of pressure at instant speed on the other control decks, but as over 5 games, didn't really run into anything besides blue-black, so it might just be mono blue-black for a while, which I'm okay with. I don't mind the matchup. Lost to 1 of them, beat 3 of them. Yeah. Works out nicely. Works out very nicely. Well, I think that is going to do it for the day. As per the usual, you can find me over at MTG2020 over on Twitter. I post the VODs on YouTube usually the next day, and of course on Twitch where you're watching right now. You can also find a great little card store called Epic Gaming PDX, located just south of Portland, Oregon, if you're in the area. Otherwise, you can go on epicgamingpdx.com. They also have a Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff. We will stream out all sorts of other games. Usually 3 times a week we have Final Fantasy TCG tournaments. We're doing those on the online client right now. Magic the Gathering content on Arena a couple nights of the week. There's still net play on Sundays also, and if you want to take part in any of those things, you can feel free to hit up Epic Gaming PDX on their Facebook and send them a message. They can get you on the Discords, the various Discords we use. But yeah, that is going to be it. Until Wednesday. I think Wednesday I don't know if I'm going to be playing Magic on Wednesday or if I'm going to be going back to another spooky game. I had 2 games that I was kind of testing with, but they were having issues with aspect ratios. They're a little bit older games, so I decided not to do them. That, and we just had the banning, so I might want to just play, because of the banning, you know, Standard's fun again for a little while, but if it is just mono blue-black, then maybe it's not so fun. We'll see. But yeah, it could definitely be a spooky game. I'll have to download a couple things and play around. I have some other old games that I hadn't gotten to. So, yeah, that is going to do it for today. Thanks for joining, and we will see you next time, Wednesday at 2.